Anybody who has spent a lot of time around the channel will know that I'm a long-term investor and that Cardano and ADA make up a big part of my crypto portfolio, and actually even more than being an asset positioned for long-term appreciation in value. In my view, ADA offers a unique set of value propositions to investors, which makes it a highly attractive long-term investment. The first point is that Cardano is a challenger to Ethereum for the top spot in the market for platforms, which allow for the development of decentralized applications, and I'm part of a growing number of crypto investors and fans who now think that Cardano is technologically speaking better than Ethereum. In fact, the Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson, who previously worked on Ethereum as a developer, would have designed Cardano to be better than Ethereum. I mean, nobody would move from one project to another just to make it worse. What's more likely is that you'll take all of the knowledge and experience that you gained working on the first project, and then apply it to the new project to make it even better. And Hoskinson himself not long ago declared that he was pursuing Ethereum's position. And so from where I'm standing, the technology is better, the service is better, and yes, admittedly Ethereum has a larger brand, but Cardano are also closing that gap fairly quickly as well. And so I think that the long-term value of Cardano will be a lot higher than the market value today. Although naturally there will be bumps along the way, but who doesn't expect a volatile ride in crypto? And while I think that the prospects for price appreciation are good, I also think that the fact that any average retail investor can stake their ADA to generate a passive income is a huge benefit on many other cryptos which offer no such service and provide no regular income or staking yield. And the reason as to why a staking yield is of such great benefit is because in the business of investing, cash flow is king. And what I mean is that cash flow is a fundamental part of expanding an investor's portfolio without having to sell if they don't want to sell, or allowing a compounding effect through the reinvestment of the staking yield. But before we get too much further, if you're enjoying the video so far, I want to ask you for a favor in return, and that is to help me out and subscribe to the channel so that we can continue growing, and then I can spend more time researching and producing content like this. Anyway, think about it like this. If I'm holding Bitcoin or XRP or another crypto that provides no passive income, the price may rise a lot, but the problem is, if I see another crypto or another stock which I want to buy, and say I don't have any spare cash to invest, the only other way that I can buy this crypto or this stock is to sell some of my Bitcoin or XRP. And as an investor in ADA, I don't want to sell much of my holding. I mean, I do sell from time to time when I think that a correction is likely to occur, but if I can help it, I don't want to have to sell my ADA to buy something else. And so right now the staking yield is on or around 5% per year. And this means that I can either reinvest the proceeds of the staking yield back into ADA every time I receive a payment, thus initiating a compounding strategy, or I can equally use the proceeds to invest into other assets, and I never have to sell a single unit of ADA if I don't want to. And so the possibilities with a regular income producing asset like ADA truly are massive. But even then, the real news in my opinion is that rarely do we ever have an asset which combines both a fairly good rate of passive income and huge potential for growth. For example, consider on the one hand Coca-Cola and then on the other hand Tesla. Coca-Cola is a very well established business, but its growth is also very slow. And this means that the growth is not likely to be huge, but there is a decent and stable dividend, which regularly increases and has done for many years. And then on the other hand we have Tesla, which has massive potential for growth but doesn't pay a dividend at all, as all of Tesla's retained profits are reinvested into the business. And so in my view, when we get an asset like Cardano, where I think that we have both huge potential for growth and a decent regular income, this is something which I recognize isn't very common, and that's one of the big reasons as to why ADA is such a big part of my portfolio. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, then be sure to do so, and also remember that I'm sharing my own opinions and thoughts, and that this video is not financial advice. Thanks for watching.